And we're back with 843 TV, and we've been talking with April Akins, who's the Revenue Services Manager with the town of Hilton Head. So many changes coming with this new Act 176, and I think the hot topic that is going to catch most ears is if you are a rental property owner and rent out your condo, your home, which is a huge thing around here, it's now considered a business. So you've got to get a business license. So how can we educate these folks about what to do?
Yeah, so very big impact on our real estate community. I actually have a presentation with the Realtors Association next week. I've been trying to get the message out. The town is here to help. We really want to help the business owners and the property owners understand the hows and whys. We created a very specialized business license application for property owners, so it's very streamlined, very easy to do. Obviously, they can reach out to our group, and we've been doing a lot through email. A lot of the property owners don't live here, and it gives them a little anxiety to think about having to get a license. The cost of the business license, on average, is about $200. So it's not thousands of dollars that they're going to have to worry about. So I did want to stress that. I know it's an additional cost, and it is a tax on the property owner now, but we are here to help, and I hope that they will reach out to us by email, phone, and our staff is ready. We've spent a lot of time preparing for this.
Is that a one-time fee of $200, or is it an annual fee?
So the business license tax is an annual fee.
Okay.
And that first year when a property owner applies for the license, that will be for the 2022 business license year. Their tax is actually calculated on the gross rents received from 2021.
Okay.
And then that tax will be due on April 30th. And then every year in January, we send out the tax bill, and then they have until April 30th to pay the tax.
And you mentioned you're helping with the education of the real estate market, and also, of course, in our area, there's so many property owners, businesses that are handling all this for the property owners. So that would be a big area that you would need to assist them too. I'm assuming you've got some workshops to educate them as well.
I have. I've been working on that very closely with the property management companies. They've been great to work with. And we've created a lot of different materials that they can email out. I know Sea Pines has already contacted their property owners, and I got a lot of great feedback from Sea Pines and the property owners. We have a lot of resources available for everyone, so that the property manager or the management company doesn't have to try to explain all of this. I really don't want that burden on the business. That really should, we should be answering those questions at Town Hall. So again, we are here to help, and I'm excited to get this project underway.
Will your website have all this information that people can just look at there?
Absolutely. So I mentioned we have a special hub, and it's on the Business License Standardization Act. And when you click on that link, it will go into, there's some FAQs available. There's a little bit of detail on what will be required. Our business license application is there, and of course, you can just pick up the phone and call us. We're available.
Now, if someone is thinking about starting a new business, whether it's retail or any kind of thing, what do they do? If there's someone who's thinking about, it's a great place to move, to come live, of course, how do I get started? Where should they go?
We have a lot of that. We get a lot of people call in trying to figure out they want to relocate here, or they're planning to retire in the next 10 years and want to come and spend some time working. So my first suggestion is definitely call the business license office to find out what would be required. There are different zoning requirements, and there are things that may not be permitted. A lot of people have this perception that they can operate on the beach, for example, and that's not the case, So those kinds of things they just need to know so they can figure out their business plan. Once they have that in place, then we help them with the process of getting their business registered and licensed properly and make sure they're in compliance.
And as we wrap up in our last minute, anything else that we didn't get to cover about the Act 176 that you would like to get out there?
Again, I just want everyone to know that we're here to help. And it's a lot of information. It's very confusing. And especially if you're being reclassified into a new tax rate. I just want everyone to understand that this is something required by state law. It is not something the town of Hilton Head Island is requiring. We are required to do that by January 1. So if anyone has any specific questions, I'd love for them to just give me a call so I can talk to them how it's going to impact them personally.
And we'll put your information on the screen, email for you and a phone number, but don't hesitate to call April and you'll find out quickly. She's not the mean tax lady. She's very helpful and very kind and just eager to help people with their livelihood around here and
Thank
just
you, Lisa.
help them adjust to the new law.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we got to meet today. You've been here 11 years and this is your first time on the show, so we'll get you back again. How's that?
Absolutely. Thank you again for having me.
Absolutely. And we thank you all for watching this episode of 843 TV, where communities come to speak.